guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing Inktober. So grab some pumpkin spice coffee and a fall snack and sit down and draw with me. Okay, so I've been excited to do Inktober for literally so long, like for months, okay? And it's already October 10th. I've been really busy. So this is the page we will be on. I'm gonna sketch here and then do the actual ones like over here because for some reason I've been like fantasizing over having a white sketchbook with like really nice, like I did these two kind of like that, but I don't want pencil lines behind it. Like I want just really plain black and white page. I don't know why, but I've been wanting it. So, Inktober, I have some little prompts to follow. There's more on the back. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of them, but I just thought I could do the ones that are the funnest or seem the funnest to me. So, I have like a bunch of like things I think would be cute and then mixed with an animal as like a costume, right? So, like a princess bunny as a costume, a football longhorn, like a longhorn cow as a football player because it doesn't matter, it's for my boyfriend. Yeah, my boyfriend actually helped me write these, so if you like any of them, some of them are definitely inspired by some of the ideas he had. So I wasn't originally gonna do a voiceover, but this has been happening a lot lately where I just kind of talk a lot in the original recording and my sentences don't really make sense and it just becomes hard for me to edit. So honestly, the voiceover is just easier so I can actually make it so you comprehend what I'm talking about. So that first prompt was flower butterfly. I didn't really like that one because I feel like they're both two delicate things. I just didn't think they contrasted well, so I just wanted to go to the next one, which was a tiger in a pumpkin costume. I don't know why, but I thought that one would be so adorable, and I was gonna do like a dog or something, but then like I said, my boyfriend kind of helped me put these together, and he was like, you should do a tiger. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I've ever drawn a silly I have drawn a silly cartoon tiger actually in my orange spread video. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. But anyway, yeah, I guess I just wanted to. I don't know. There's no reason. As I mentioned, I wanted to keep these really simple and cartoony. I think a lot of people, when they do Inktober, they definitely do more scary, detailed, all the stuff, which is great for them. But when I've tried to do that in the past, I don't really like it. So I thought that I would just do silly cartoon ones, and that should be okay, honestly. So I hope that you guys agree. The next prompt was coffee sloth, which was another one that my boyfriend said we should do a sloth, and I'm like, a sloth? But okay. And when I was looking at reference photos, I saw a lot of sloths on tree branches, and I thought that would be cute if it was on the straw. And so I kind of did that, but I made it really small, so I didn't have a lot of room to draw details of the sloth, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I think it still turned out cute. It's just very tiny. The next one was pumpkin and a rat, which I didn't know what to do for that. I've drawn rats a few times. I drew some little like dancing rats, which was cute, but I didn't really know what pose to do. And I honestly think the actual hardest part was to find a position for the pie to be in that looked natural with the rat. I knew what the idea was, but like I didn't know how to execute it, and I couldn't really picture anything in my mind, so it was really hard, and reference photos honestly were not helping like at all. Honestly, I think the pie turned out looking like a block of cheese with that weird crisscross on top. I don't know, it looks really weird though, and the idea was that the mouse was gonna like hold a piece of pie and eat it, but it just didn't work out. So I moved on to the next one, which was zombie lamb, and I was really excited to do this one. I've tried doing lambs before, and when I would do them in the past, I made them very chibi and short legs, but I think I really liked doing the long legs. I think the long gangly legs is what made this actually look like a lamb, rather than like, I don't know, some weird sticker you'd find in a big Amazon pack. But yeah, I really liked it, and I made it so like he was missing some of his skin and his ears were bitten off. He's missing an eye. I even gave him a little bite mark on his back leg there, and I made him look really skinny. I think that made it look like a zombie, and I love it, and I was really excited to ink them. Honestly, the only ones I really loved at this point was the tiger pumpkin and the lamb zombie. So, prompt number 6, I think. Yeah, 6 was vulture skeleton, and this was another one that my boyfriend, again, was like, a vulture. I'm like, what? I'm glad I asked him, because I probably would have done much more generic animals, but he made me think outside the box. And so for a vulture skeleton, I'm like, what do I do for that? So I decided just to do a big skull because I thought it looked really cool, and that's really all. Skulls are definitely Inktober-y. I think everybody usually incorporates a skull in their Inktober in some way, no matter what the art style is. So I loved that, and it was really quick. So I moved on to the next one really fast, and the next one was a frog witch, and I was so excited to do this one. I was like visioning it, and I love it. I found a reference photo of a frog sitting on a branch, really funny, and I was like, I want to do that, but he's like holding a cauldron and like a mixing spoon or something. But yeah, I really love how this guy turned out, and I'm not new to drawing frogs. I love drawing frogs. I love frogs in general, so it was actually really fun to be able to draw a cool cartoony one, and yeah, I love him. His little toes are so funny to me. They're just like, I don't know, they're so weird. I just simplified them a ton, but I think they turned out really adorable. Put some potion particles, and then I also made his eyes oh, actually, never mind. That's how frog eyes look, right? I don't know how other people's look, but it makes him look real chill. Anyway, I was on to the next one, which was dog acorn, I think. I was not loving this one, and I have never been good at drawing dogs. I don't know what it is. I think if I do pointy ears, they just look like a fox or a cat. Like, I cannot make them look like a dog. But if I do folded ears, they just kind of look weird, or like a bunny or something. So I was really highly struggling, but the idea was that he was holding an acorn, and that was the idea. Honestly, looking back, these legs, like, they don't look bad. I just thought they looked so terrible, I had to get rid of them. And honestly, I wish I stuck with that idea, because this idea that I'm doing right here, I do not like. I actually kind of hate it. I just am not happy with how that turned out. So I moved on because I was getting really frustrated. And the next one is chameleon bat. Once again, thank you for my boyfriend, because that is a weird one. I don't think ever in my life I have even attempted to draw a chameleon before this, and let me tell you, it was a really weird experience. His face ended up looking so doofy trying to do those open eyes. So this is the one where I closed the eyes, not the frog. I closed these eyes, and I was like, I don't know what else to do here. And yeah, I don't know how realistic he is. He's not at all, but I think he turned out okay, actually, so I'm okay with it, and I'm pretty happy with it. One of the other ideas was a bee moth, and I didn't love that idea, so I just kind of sketched it randomly, and yeah, I didn't love it. So I decided to just go in and fill the space with random little cute Halloween things, because there wasn't really enough room to do like a huge project. So yeah, that's what this is. And then I come back on day number 2 to draw out some more ideas. Okay, so day 2 I started, and I was just really excited to get going. The next prompt was mummy sphinx, the sphinx cat. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But they're the naked cats that don't have any fur. And I was excited to do this. I thought it was a really cute idea. And I just was excited. I'd never drawn one of those cats before. And a mummy, I was just going to like wrap like toilet paper looking stuff around it. And I was just really excited. So I found a pretty cool pose, I think. I'm really proud of myself for not doing a generic sitting down pose. I think that all of the poses I love. The next one I do a generic just sitting down cat, and I don't love it, and I just think it's so much more fun when I do a pose that's like more creative, like the tiger that's looking back at us, or the frog that's sitting down. The lamb is kind of generic, let's be honest, but it's still like at an angle, you know what I mean? And yeah, so I wish with the cat that I do next that I would have done this and done a cooler position, but I had bigger things to worry about with that drawing. So we are on to that. I have foreshadowed. First of all, I love how that mummy turned out. I think it turned out so good, and I think you can tell it's one of those hairless cats. But the next one we are going to do is a Darth Vader cat, and the cat does end up looking like my boyfriend's cat because he loves Star Wars. And honestly, I should have at the start of this video just been like, yeah, my boyfriend pretty much made all the prompts and did everything, because he did. He inspired this a lot, so thank you so much, Zach. But I do like what I did with the tail. It's fine. It's just like it would have been cooler on it with a different pose, I think. But the different poses, they scare me. Like with the dog, it kind of just scared me to have a different pose like that. So yeah, that's what I think. But I do end up really liking the Star Wars cat. It's just kind of funny. It's, you know, this whole thing, none of it's supposed to be serious. I like October Draw, or Drawtober is that what it's called? I like it a lot more than like Inktober, because if you look at Inktober, a lot of people do crazy drawings, and I just like these much more simple, not a lot of pressure drawings, and that's kind of what this is. This next one, oh my gosh, this next one is a Harry Potter pigeon. I don't know how to draw a pigeon. I don't know. I could not figure out how to make the pigeon look cute and chibi, and I was like, how do I draw a pigeon and match the style that I've been doing? So I kind of just went with it, and I mean, it looks fine. It's not my favorite. The ones I choose to ink are only the best of the best, my favorite ones, and this did not make the cut. So yeah, the next one the last one actually that I do in this video is a ballerina mouse. And I don't know why, but I thought that was a really cute idea. I was excited. I wanted it, or no, sorry, cheerleader mouse, not ballerina. I think ballerina would have been cuter. Cheerleader, I can't really add a skirt on it. A tutu would have been easier to add, but like a skirt like that, I was like, I don't really know. And I don't know. It just wasn't working out. It was really hard for me to make it look cute, and I was struggling, but I mean, the feet, again, I don't know how to draw feet, I guess, unless they're just regular paws. Then they look really funny and weird. But I love how the pom-poms turn out. I think those are really cute. I don't know why, I just think they're so much fun. So there's that. And I was like, what if I did like a different pose and did something different? No, I just think the whole idea, I just don't know how to execute it. But yeah. Okay guys, so I have decided not to draw anymore because October's pretty much over. But here's what we were able to get done. We got a ton done. They're a lot of fun. Some more, right? I actually did this one in class, so yeah. And then I ended up doing these as shorts. So this is kind of the idea I actually wanted to go and do with the Inktober. And I really like how these 4 turned out. And I really like the very clean look of the white page with the ink. I think that looks really nice. I might end up doing a few more on this page. If I do, it'll be like these 2 and maybe him. But yeah, or maybe I'll do like the pigeon to fill up the space. But if I do those, they will be turned to shorts. So make sure you come back for that. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry for that horrible outro. I was not feeling good. I was very sick, but please make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I am definitely doing more of these as shorts. So yeah, bye guys.